So this year for Inktober, I filled this whole entire little book with each prompt, and it wasn't the best because the prompts this year weren't exactly my favorite. This is kind of what I did for Backpack. I did a little pie and this character I used throughout this whole thing who still has no name. I just wanted a character to work with for the theme. This is the one I did for Discover. This one's probably one of my favorites. I did some like maggots hidden in their fur, which I did in my sketchbook too. Boots, I did a boot in Kirby. For Exotic, I did this toucan griffin thing. I really like it. And for Binoculars, I did this with a bunch of ribbons, tassels. For Trek, which was one of the first walking prompts, I just have this really, really boring looking thing. And for Passport, I have this, which I actually liked. He has no name, so of course there's no name there, but I thought it was cute. I was already tired of the walking ones, even though we have many more to come. And for Sun, I did this like sparkly sun thing. I don't really like how I did the faces on these. I feel like they're very repetitive, but I think this one's cute, even though a lot of the pages do look like this one. Nomadic, I just did like a traveler, so I put a bunch of stuff on his back tied with the ribbon, similar to the Binoculars. For Snacks, I did like a charcuterie dish looking thing. For Remote, I did a remote. There is no way. I happen to really, really like this one, especially the way I did this little church looking thing in the background. For Roam, I did something inspired by The Walking Dead, like a walker, because they roam around. For Guidebook, I did a little book with like some foods in it, like a guidebook, a cooking book. So cute. I don't even like this whole page, so that glimpse was all you'll get to see. For Journal, I did this because I was already tired of the books. For Drive, I did something different from actual driving, like a road. I did like Driving You Crazy by me talking about The Walking Dead. And for Ridge, I did this. It's supposed to be a giant guy in like the mountains, but it's not very clear because I didn't put much effort into it. I did my favorite Pokemon for this one, and just some rhinoceroses from memory. I don't know how to say that. For Camp, I split him in half like a marshmallows, but it's a little... the concept was better in my head. For Rust, I did him as like a robot with like, he needs oil because he's like rusty. For Expedition, all I did was like him with a saddle and some pumpkin soups to kind of make it look like he's bringing that somewhere. And I really like the Scarecrow one. I think I was really excited for that prompt. For Camera, I did him dressing up as a camera, so creative. And Road, I didn't want to do it, so I did this weird giant road snake thing that looks bad. For Jumbo and Navigator, I combined the themes to make Cat Bus, because I thought it fit very well. For Violin, I did an underwater violin, and for the last one, Landmark, I did a giant pumpkin, because that's a landmark, I would say. Sorry this video was so short, and just for staying so long, I have a poster to show you. So it's really big, and I'll have to show it to you like this. But I made this back in August for a different school assignment. All we had to do was include a shoe in our drawing to kind of represent us, and I didn't really know how to do that, so I just drew my characters. But thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a nice day.